Recently, I've spent some time investing inside of my gems inside of Diablo Immortal and getting free power from these gems. Just last week, I met with Radagon, also known as Ador by many of you, and he walked me through how to min-max my experience and get the most out of all of my gems, even ones that were dormant. Today I have him on the channel and we're going to be talking about the process that we used so that I was able to get myself to 4K resonance and pull in these nice white 4K wings. Radagon, thanks for coming through the channel, man. I am excited to talk about this with you here today for everyone to see because I had so much interest from the community about how to get this free gem resonance. So let's take everyone through the process and really explain it well for them here today.
Hey Echo, thanks for having me. It's a pleasure to be on the channel. And yeah, it's actually quite a tricky yet simple thing because the game doesn't really tell you how it works. But basically, you use the gem power from your main gems and level other gems and then put them inside gems to keep them awake.
Yes, exactly. Now, there's probably a lot of people watching this that don't even understand what gem resonance is. Basically, when you get a gem to rank 4, you're able to unlock gem, the whole resonance system. And inside of your primary gem, in the case that I'm showing right here, my Seeping Bile, you then can place other gems in there to increase the resonance and eventually, or possibly, even get these socketed bonuses as well. As you rank up your primary gem, in this case it's a 5-star gem, the higher rank your 5-star gem is, the more slots unlock. And to my understanding, Radagon, rank 7 unlocks a 5-star gem slot as well as rank 8. Am I correct?
Yes, so rank 4 unlocks the first 2-star, rank 5 does the same, and rank 6. Then rank 7 and 8 unlocks the 2 5-star slots in a 5-star gem.
Right. So when we're talking about resonance and how it looks and actually what it costs to upgrade gems, you need to keep in mind if you're using a 5-star gem, inside you could put 3 2-star gems and an additional 2 5-star gems that can then be leveled up to rank 10. So there's a lot more than just the gem that you see in your piece of gear. There's a lot more resonance behind it. But let's talk about what we did on my personal account. I was sitting around 3,300 resonance. I had a dormant Seeping Bile, a dormant Void Spark, and a dormant Gloom, and we turned that into a 4K res account without me utilizing really any other gems, just utilizing the gems that I currently had, putting them into those dormant gems. So let's go through that process right now and help people understand how it's done.
Yeah. So let's unequip your Gloom Cask, and we'll use that as an example.
Okay. Let's
So
remove
as
this
soon as you
gem.
unequip the gem, it's gonna go dormant.
Okay. I
So
lost
now
all the
you have a
power.
dormant rank 5 Gloom Cask.
Yes.
It should be at the bottom, yeah.
Okay, yeah, there it is,
Right?
right there. Dormant, nothing in it, no power, no nothing. And also the gems that were inside of it, the Battle Guard and my rank 10 Behelit, are now in my bag as well.
So we'll go over 2 things. First, how to awaken if you already have leveled up gems. And second, how to awaken if you have leveled up gems, but don't have enough gem power, even though you have a leveled up gem. So let's just first go to the jeweler and go to gem power transfusion so we can see how much gem power it'll cost you to actually awaken that gem.
Okay, let me make this so everyone can see. So we're going to go over to Gem Power Transfusion. And am I going to come over here to my Gloom gem? It says right here, it's dormant due to insufficient power. It's going to 464. Is that the number we're looking at right here?
464 is the gem resonance it would provide. It was awakened. Like if you click on power and fusion, it'll tell you how much gem power you need to put it in.
Okay, and that number
So
is 535.
yeah, so if you put 535 gem power in here, you will get the gem awakened. Now, a lot of my friends, I've seen them do mistakes that they just go and dormant all their 2 stars gem, which is like not really ideal because at this point, how the game's working, you can put a 2-star inside and it'll fund the gem power to the gem.
Correct.
So let's just go in your inventory and equip the Gloom Cask and put your rank 10 Crimson Bay Hill there.
Okay, so I'm going to go in my inventory. I want to, wait, actually, I have to go to manage. Boom. Select the gem. We're going to go find the gloom. It's right here. It's in that slot, but it's still dormant even though it's been socketed.
Mhm. Now we need to go into the gem resonance. So that will be through your bag
Okay.
and put the ranked and crimson behilt there.
So you notice my resonance went down to 3,529 from the 4,019 it was. Okay, so here we're going to go into gem resonance, and these slots do require a certain gem if you want those additional bonuses on the side, but it's not required. You don't have to do that. So right here, I could take any gem. It's saying to get the bonus, I could use a follower's burden. You could organize that later if you happen to have those gems. But for now, we're going to put in the behelit, which is going to provide 849 gem power. And that's going to wake this bad boy up right now because we only needed the 500 and change.
Mhm. So now if you guys notice here, Echo before said that the Gloom Cask was providing 464 gem power, which you can see. Plus, you get the 20 gem power from the, 20 gem resonance from the Crimson Behill. So you got 484 gem resonance, which you didn't lose a single point. Now, some of the higher spenders will argue that, hey, putting the correct gems there will give you a bonus resonance. It is true, but it's very minimal. And I personally think it's only preferable for someone who's 12k and higher on resonance. And
Wow,
for
okay.
the socketed bonuses you have with primary attack damage, skill damage, and all these, like they're good to have if you have the correct gems level, then you can put it in there. But you rather have the main gem awaken and use the stronger skill than actually not have it awaken and go for lesser.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. At the end of the day, you want the stronger gem to be awakened and working, and you're willing to sacrifice the attributes. But now, on the other hand, if I do have, let's say for this one, if I did have a power and command of the right level, I could put it in here and I could sneak out a little bit of some of these bonuses as well if I wanted to. In this case, I'm gonna put, I do have some power and command, but they're rank 1s. I'm gonna put in the rank 3 battle guard just because it's the highest one that I have. Is going to give me a little bit more resonance as well, bumping us up to 490.
Yep. So now let's move to the second condition we talk about is you had a leveled up 2-star gem, but still you're short on gem power and you don't have more slots awakened. Like your gem is rank 5 like Echo, and you have 2 2-stars in there, but your gem is still dormant because it's not getting enough power.
Right.
So let's remove the Crimson Behilt there and just as an example, put any gem, like even if it's rank 1.
Okay. Yep. So,
So this gem is dormant, and the Battle Guard and the Follower's Burden may be providing it like 8 or 10 gem power. But this is just an example, probably going to be higher for most people.
mhm.
But now, if you go to the gem power infusion on the merchant, you can see it's the reduced amount. Like it's not going to ask you for the same 545 anymore because it doesn't need 545. It needs the remaining amount.
Yes, 507 now.
Yeah. So this is also a way that if you have some 2-stars leveled, but the main gem is not awakening, you can actually put the remaining gem power in back.
Can you say that again?
So this is another way that if you have some gems leveled, but they're
Yes.
not enough to make your primary gem awaken yet or come out of dormant, then you can put the remaining gem power it needs back into the gem without actually having to level inside gem or put the entire gem power.
Right. That makes a lot of sense. Although to me, it sounds more valuable to level up the gems that are inside because at least you're leveling up those rather than just dropping the gem power into this. That would seem to me like the smarter way of going about it.
Mhm.
All right. So let's.
And then there will be a case 3 here,
Okay.
which let's say, Echo, can you put the Crimson Behilt back in?
Mm-hmm.
Because this is where a lot of people will get confused or get tricked on. Is now, hey, now we have 849 plus whatever the other gem is giving. But now if you go to upgrade your Gloomcast, you're going to see, hey, wait, I have like 300 extra gem power out of nowhere.
Yes. This was the topic that I wanted to bring up to you. Yeah, I have 338 gem power right now. That's really it's wasted sitting in there. If I was done with my Gloom cask and I was going to keep it at rank 5 and never take it to rank 6, which is not the case, but if for you that is, then I would be sitting, or you would be sitting with 338 gem power that's tied up inside of this gem. And really, at this point in time, it's not being used for anything.
Mhm. So there's a couple ways you can tackle it. One is how previously we showed that you can put the extra gem power in. So you can min-max, like put like maybe a rank 6 in there and put 200 gem power, so it's exactly the same. Or you can use this gem power to upgrade, because you have 338 gem power provided by the Crimson Beheld and the Battle Guard. So you can upgrade your Gloom Cask without actually putting manual gem power, because as long as those gems are inside, they will provide the gem power.
Correct. Yep.
Second scenario with this is your gem is awakened. Your Gloom Cask is not dormant, and you have gems inside. Then this number would show about 850, 860 gem power. Now, this is an important thing which going to throw people off,
Okay.
is if you do an upgrade on a gem which is already not dormant, but it is being provided with gem power from inside gems, and you do the upgrade, if you unequip that gem, it will go dormant. And the reason being, when you did the upgrade, you took the gem power from the inside gems, not you didn't put manual gem power. So now that gem which you unequipped is lacking the gem power.
That makes a lot of sense. So if I'm using, let's just, okay, trying to break that down in a different way. If I have my, let's give an example here. If I'm using my Roiling Consequence and I go to upgrade here, if I use this gem power from the internal gems and then I unsocket my Roiling Consequence, this would then go dormant because a portion of the upgrade was done with resonance gems, the gems that were put within it, correct?
Yep, yep.
Makes a lot of sense. Okay, now for someone that is sitting here and they're saying, okay, I'm never going to upgrade my Gloom Cask. I want to do something with this extra gem power because I could use this on another gem. Is it as simple as playing around with the gems that you have socketed and try and put the right ones in the right spot to have the least wasted amount of gem power?
Yes, obviously. At that time, because if you need gem power for other gems, or as we saw before, that you can put the remaining gem power, you can min max that, hey, I don't need to reach the 545 or 525 gem power mark. I can be a little short and put the remaining in there. That way I'm not wasting nearly as much. Maybe I'll be wasting 100, but not 300.
Yes, that makes sense. But at the same time, you are gaining extra power when you're leveling up these gems within as well. So it's natural for you to put more gem power inside of these internal gems so you can gain that additional resonance as well.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And
yep.
um, this will help a lot of players as well, because this actually makes leveling 2-star gems quite viable, because it doesn't really hurt you. In long term, me or Echo or anyone, even if they're lower res, slowly everyone will grow in resonance and they will start pushing possibly rank 6, rank 7, minimum rank 6 for most players in the game. And at that point, resonance get quite expensive. So people who are struggling with damage or just love to experiment around, they can start leveling 2-star gems. And if you don't like it, put it inside a gem and take out the gem power. So now you didn't really waste any gem power, because you spent about 600 something gem power to level a 2-star gem. And you took the same amount back out and you put the 2-star in. So in case you didn't like a 2-star gem, no need to dormant it or destroy it anymore, because not only it'll give you the extra 20 resonance, you don't really lose any point of gem power if you can just take it out.
Yeah, like so for example, right now, I was utilizing a rank 10 Pain Clasp, which is now just awakening my Void Spark. I was utilizing a rank 10 Behelit, which is now awakening my Gloom, and I was utilizing a rank 10 Fervent Fang, and that's now awakening my Seeping Bile. And if I ever change my mind, or if I have different builds where I want to, say, use the Fervent Fang in place of this, I can just pull it out and utilize it, and it's not wasted. I don't have to try and make other gems, not dormant. Like I have a couple that I made dormant in the past, like my Viper's Bite, like my Lightning. I should probably just put the power back into those and use them as resonance gems rather than having them taking up a slot in my bag for absolutely no reason.
Yep. Because dormant gems, you actually lose uh, a lot of value or resources.
Mm-hmm.
Because even though you took out the gem power, so if you notice, a rank 10 gem inside resonance is giving you 849.
Correct.
While it only takes somewhere about 600, I don't remember the exact value, about 600 something gem power to make a rank 10 gem. So when you dormant it, you get the 600 back, but you're not getting the extra gem power from the copies you put into that. So the 41 copies plus the base, so 42 gem power, 42 copies worth of gem power is still in the dormant gem.
Yeah, which is about 160, 170, if not a little more, gem power that's sitting in this dormant copy right here.
Yeah.
So it would actually be smart for me, let's say for this Viper's Bite specifically, because it's my highest rank that's dormant, to infuse the power back into it and then utilize it over here as one of my resonance gems. It would just be a smart
Hmm.
play.
Yep.
And
And it's never a bad thing because right now you're using the Crimson Behil and it's not giving you any gem power or like, I mean, it's not giving you any extra resonance bonuses, but we have ever increasing amount of gems coming to the game. So you
yeah.
never know which gem can actually be slotted in, and in future one of those gems could give you not only the gem power but also the resonance bonus.
So really, someone like myself, that like if I go look at my gem resonance here in my blood soaked jade, it's sitting at, this is a rank 6 blood soaked jade. Still only has 3 slots unlocked. It's probably gonna take a while for me to get it to a rank 7 if I decide to. I should just start working on the interior gems and really building up a good collection of 2-star gems inside of all of my 5-star gems, so those could be shuffled around as need be, and I can gain the extra resonance in that way as I get my other gems ranked up.
Hmm.
Now,
Like,
another quick
uh,
question,
yeah.
and before you say what you were going to say, a lot of players are using 2-star gems. Um,
Hmm.
the same process works for these 2-star gems as well, correct?
No, so this process only, the awakening process, which putting inside the gems to awaken the primary gem, only works with 5 stars. I was just about to say that be careful, it only works with 5 stars, not 2 stars and 1 stars.
Okay, I knew it didn't work for 1 stars. I didn't know that it didn't work for 2 stars. So 2 stars, you
Yep,
have to level them up. So it actually makes it
yep.
even. It's not a bad idea for some of the S tier 2-star gems, like a Pain Clasp or like a Fervent Fang, to keep them at their rank 10 and to keep them inside of your resonance slots to gain the resonance, but also to have them for a rainy day if you ever decide you want to use the gem.
Yeah.
Okay, makes a lot of sense. Any last things that you want to touch on that we maybe forgot during our conversation here before we go?
It's not last, but this is a very interesting thing is
Okay.
I have friends who are 10k res and don't have rank 10 primary gems, but they have like rank 9 main gems and this levels up inside gems. So you can actually hit 10k without maxing out your main gems.
So you can, but okay, but still, you still have to get them to rank 9, which is a feat in itself, correct?
Yeah, but like this is like there was a time where going over 8k without maxed out gems was pretty much impossible. So there's a chance where like someone who's mid reso can just after rank 7 or 8, you can actually leave it and do the inside gems for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Because the amount of resources needed to go on a 5 star gem from rank 1 to rank 8 is the exact same you will need to go from rank 8 to rank 10. So that means that you get 80% of the power of a 5 star gem in rank 8, even though that's only half the resources you need to max it out. So that's where you could be like, hey, I just get their gem to rank 8. This is for the Veiled friends. You
Uh-huh.
get the gem to rank 8, and then just start putting inside gems. You have all the gem slots unlocked, get them to rank 5, rank 6 on the 5 stars, get their 2 stars to rank 10. Pretty much will hit over 9k.
Got it. So you're saying get it to rank 8 so that you could unlock rank 7 and rank 8 slots. Then you could put the gems within there as well and start ranking those up, which at the same time, this is not easy to do. This is something that you're talking about whales. First of all, getting a 5-star gem to rank 8 is not a simple thing. And then you would be slotting in another 5-star at the rank 7 slot and another 5-star at the rank 8 slot, which you would then start to rank that up. And we know that getting it to rank 4 is pretty easy. Or at least fairly easy, but then it would slow down there as well because of those internals. But that makes a lot of sense, and that's a nice tip for people. That's going to be for, as you mentioned, for your bigger spenders inside of the game,
Bigger spenders
that don't want to go to rank 10 primary gems, but still want to get up there in the resonance. It's a nice little resonance hack.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I appreciate it, man.
Because the maxed out players, pretty much like all the friends, like I have friends which are like even maxed out 13k res, they don't buy gem power because they have so many gems leveled. They just take out the gem power and they have multiple ranked up gems. You just keep putting inside. So unlimited gem power at that point.
Is there a world where I would, let's say my Blood-Soaked Jade, which was mostly leveled from me utilizing gem power, is there a world where I would make this dormant, upgrade gems within, and then power infuse back into that? Is there a way for me to do that? It seems like I can manipulate the system so I can get more gem power to work with.
So in the future, if they do add more gem slots, that you can definitely do that because then you will need more gems. So right now, let's say you're gathering resources because you don't need to spend anything on gem power. You already have the gem power provided to you by the 2-star gems.
Mm-hmm.
And then once in the future, if they add more gem slots, you can reawaken your Blood-Soaked Jade with putting proper or just enough gem power and then take out one of these gems and put it in the new slot. So not only you got your previous resonance still there, you gain an extra gem which you didn't really level because you leveled it months ago.
Yeah. So there, yeah, okay. There is a way to play with that so you can get yourself a little bit more gem power to deal with. All right, man. This was good. I think that this is going to be helpful to a lot of people that were trying to figure out a way to manipulate the system. It's really not even manipulating the system. It's just utilizing it to a greater extent. But it's a great way for players that don't have tons of legendary crests and that are struggling to get themselves legendary gems to use as gem power. A way for them to get the extra gem power to start getting some of their 5-star gems upgraded. I appreciate you coming through, man. You've been coming through all the streams and giving me guidance along the way as well as other players in the stream. It's always a pleasure, and I know that a lot of people are going to get some value out of this one.
Yeah, all right. Thanks for having me, Echo. It was a pleasure to be here. And I hope this guide does help a lot of players because it's complicated at first, but it's very simple once you know how to do it.
Yeah, I agree. It's a bit of a bear in the beginning, but then it does start to sink in, and you can figure it out. Thanks for coming through, man. I always appreciate it, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Subscribe if you found this valuable, and make sure you check out my live streams. We've been going live every day.